Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You already know what it is. It's your girl Noxie, aka the girl on site. And today guys, it's a big one. I am chatting to you about my master's graduation. Goodness guys, it just feels so good when you reach graduation, because I think anyone who's just undergone this whole mess associated with studying, at the tertiary level, I feel like there's various stages of celebration. It's firstly when you make your final assignment hand in or your final exam and it's finally done and you're just like, whoo, that's the first one. And then the second one is when you get your results and you realize that you passed. That's a huge one. You're just like, oh my word, I did it, I passed. And then the last one is your graduation, guys. It really is just that cherry on top, that neat little bow on your entire academic journey. And for me, this one was a huge one, so I hope you really enjoy this episode, guys. Everything to do with graduation. So for me, basically, I woke up on the day of graduation. I took leave, by the way, because there was no way I was going to go to work and then leave work at some point to then just quickly get ready for my graduation. I was like, hell to the no. I took a full day off and my day was pretty nice, started off pretty easy and I just had some breakfast and then literally there was nothing to it really. It was just doing nails, hair, makeup, and then my plan was just to then head off to campus for the graduation itself. So yeah, my first appointment was for nails at 9 and that was just a basic nude gel set. I'm a plain Jane, so I also just don't like manicures and things like that, guys. It's so weird, but that's just an FYI about me. I keep it simple and using my natural nails as well. I don't like acrylic and all the fake nails and those super long claws and stuff. So that's just me. It's a personal preference. And then after that was hair. Again, I was just gonna get my hair blown out and get a couple waves into it. So as you can see, busy getting my hair done right now. And what I said to the stylist was, look, I do want some curls. So make them quite tight because we know how it is, you get your hair done and then a couple hours go by and it's all flat. So I was like, I didn't want him to do loose curls then because by the time it would be the evening, they'd be done for. So I was just like, do nice tight curls right now and then we'll just let gravity, take its toll and then it'll end up nice, cool waves right at the end. So that was all good. And then I had to head on over to get my makeup done at a different location. And guys, goodness, I actually had a makeup artist booked who would come to my place and do my face. And just a week before graduation, she just unfortunately had to cancel. She was booked on a production. And that's great for her. I'm like, oh, that's fantastic. But now I don't have a makeup artist. So, in the scramble of looking for someone a few days before graduation, I just remembered, guys, if you hop on over to the mall, like beauty brands, they do faces of makeup. Like all you need to do is buy a few products and then they'll do your face for you. So I was like, look, it's not as if it's like my wedding or something. So I don't mind taking that as an option. I went on over to Woolworths and at their Bobbi Brown stand, there's a really lovely lady there by the name of Pretty. I mean, what a coincidence. Pretty is gonna make my face pretty for graduation. So yeah, I got my makeup done right there in the department store, right there on the beauty stand. It was great, I feel like she did a great job. I don't really like makeup, guys. Goodness, there's all these random facts about me that I'm letting you know, but I don't like wearing makeup. And these days, makeup artists really, really cake it on. There's all those layers and then they want to contour as well and all these things, I end up feeling like my skin can't breathe. Like I just don't like the feeling of just having stuff on my face. I prefer to be completely natural and then just do the eyes maybe just for like some pizzazz. But I don't like foundation. I don't like the layers and all the works, but this was great. I think Pretty did a great job. It was nice and light as well. I felt like my skin could breathe. And yeah, it was so nice being in the chair. right, guys, so you know how it is when you're pressed for time. Like, goodness, I structured my morning to be, 9 o'clock nails, 10 o'clock hair, 11:30 hair, and yeah, obviously, one way or another, it all slipped up, and I ended up being so pressed for time. It was such a rush. I literally had to just quickly grab a bite to eat, get my dress on. I mean, guys, I thought I was gonna do a get ready with me little, content creation vibe, and it just didn't happen. There was no time for that. But one thing, just to obviously share with you, just a few things about my graduation look. So I got my dress online from Forever New. Really easy, really simple, and thank goodness, I was quite worried, I put on a little bit of weight. So I was worried about my dress not fitting, but it was like a glove on me. It was the perfect fit. I wore my favorite scent, which is SL002, Girl. And then my shoes, that was a little bit tricky. Hey guys, you'll recall I just had ankle surgery. I always bring it up. And at this current point in time, I still can't flex my ankle far enough to wear like stilettos. So it was a bit tricky trying to find a pair of shoes that, wouldn't be like kitten heels. I didn't want to wear like a tiny kitten heel, but at the same time, I can't wear stilettos. So I found this cute pair of shoes at a local, footwear store at the mall. It's not even, I don't even know the brand, I'm not familiar with it, but I just was looking everywhere, guys. And this was the pair that really looked cute enough that, it wasn't a stacked heel, it wasn't super high, but it was perfect. I think the outfit came together really beautifully. So here we are, finally on campus, guys, and whoa, I must tell you, it was mayhem. Absolute mayhem on campus. There were so many people all over the place, and every day of the graduation season, there are 3 graduation ceremonies throughout the day. Something like, 9 a.m. ceremony, 1 p.m. ceremony, and in the afternoon ceremony, which was my slot. So by the time I got there, trying to get, coordinated, you need to register that you're there, and then all these things, there were just so many people around. And then the people from the previous ceremony was like chanting, having fun, and like, it was crazy, guys. But I went in, I got my graduation hoods. I hired those from House of Graduates right there on campus. It was fantastic that they just brought them there so that you could do it swiftly. I already had a gown and a cap and all of that because of previous graduations. So yeah, and then it was time to, get this going, guys. Wow. You end up feeling the excitement of being there, being a graduate, being a master's graduate at that. So in the hall, we sat right in the front. I'm like, hey. But it was so good, guys. The environment was electric. It was amazing. Was amazing, guys. Just after the ceremony, just going out to take pictures. I got a photographer. Not everyone does that, and it's not as if it's necessary. It depends on you. I think, if you love taking pictures just like I do, you'd probably get a photographer. It was amazing, and having my family there, my husband and my mom. It was so good because also, yeah, that's one thing, guys. With the graduation, they limit how many people can come into the ceremony room with you. So there's only like 2 tickets per person. They're trying to, of course, if you've got like hundreds of students graduating, the venue just cannot fill up with just a million of your own family members. So it's just 2 per student. And then the rest of your family can either watch from the overflow section. They have like this area where from there they can view. But we kind of felt like, well, if they're going to anyway broadcast the ceremony, why doesn't the rest of my family just watch from home, just in the comfort of home? Like, why come through all the mess and the mayhem or to just sit in another room and watch? So that's why I was there with just my husband and my mom. But the rest of my family back home, they watched. I even shared the link with just everyone. I mean, my in-laws outside of the province, they tuned in. It was so good having the family just celebrate with me virtually as well. My colleagues as well. My colleagues watched. It was really so nice, guys. So yeah, that was just fantastic. It was an amazing experience, and here we are just taking all these beautiful photos and just really just solidifying the whole experience, the event. And afterwards it was just, you know, the celebration itself with my family. That's when everyone came through. This was so much fun, guys, just having everyone with me. We had an amazing dinner at a beautiful restaurant. It was just good vibes, good company, and just an amazing way to really commemorate, you know, graduating this master's degree. It was insane, you know, and I think I'll definitely go into that another time. I'd love to share with you just the various experiences I've had from undergrad to honors to the master's, which is where we are right now. But I think I can leave it here for now, guys. I really hope you enjoyed just you know, going through my graduation celebration with me. I highly recommend celebrating your graduation, guys. You know, not everyone goes to their graduation. There are some people who, you know, maybe you attended a university from, you know, that's far from home, and you're back home now and you're not going to go and attend the graduation. You know, there were a couple of MTCs, some students, some past classmates who I thought I was going to bump into at the ceremony, and they just weren't there. But what I would say is, guys, if you do have the opportunity to graduate, why not just go ahead and attend that ceremony? It's a beautiful experience, and I think it's just, of course, the achievement of it all, you know, being there, being capped by the chancellor of the university, having your hood placed on your shoulders. It's amazing, guys. So that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed this, and just hop into the comments if you've got any questions about graduating, the ceremony, even registering, that entire process. I'm more than happy to assist. But per usual, guys, please like, please subscribe, please share the content, and I'll see you next time.